Canucks. You see Michael Buble set to join Scott and Mark. And Scott, I remember Anne Murray, who's a dear friend of Michael's. When Anne Murray won the Grammy in 1978 for Best Female Vocalist, this is who she took down. Olivia Newton-John, Donna Summer, Barbara Streisand, and Carly Simon, who was featured on Coach Square. Talk about a big four to knock down and be the top female vocalist. That was 1978, one of my rookie years in radio. Anyhow, Michael's in that company, of course, and a dear friend of Anne's, and he's with Scott. Scott, go ahead.
All right, Ron, yes, the international celebrity meter peaks now on Hockey Night in Canada as we welcome one of Burnaby's favorite sons, a Grammy Award winner. Sold 20 million albums worldwide, but had a much bigger assignment here tonight. Is Michael Buble joined Sean?
It's my pleasure to be here, too.
John Shorthouse to do the color on the radio broadcast of the Canucks game tonight. How did it go, and do you have any tips for Mark Crawford?
I don't. You know what? I was hanging on for dear life. And, I knew that it was a difficult thing to do, but now, really, when you get up there, you realize that it takes a great deal of talent. Great deal of talent, timing, understanding of the game,
See,
humor.
that's a problem in my career. If I had any of that, I'd be alive. Mark, question for Michael.
Okay, so what did you do to prepare for the color commentating tonight? Did you do much?
No, I didn't do much. I talked to my manager who told me that I wasn't
That's Bruce Allen.
to swear. Bruce Allen said, hey, kid, there's no 7-second delay. You're not allowed to use those words. So I was.
But you don't use them very often.
Oh, I do. I hope that doesn't make me a bad person.
No, it doesn't, because I'd be off the air right now.
Listen, Ron McLean just fed us an interesting piece of information, and it was all new to me.
Yeah.
We lost the Hockey Night in Canada song this year to TSN CTV. Yeah. But he pointed out that you were perilously close to buying it. You actually considered it.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I was. Bruce Allen called me and said, it's up for sale, and gave me the amount, and he said, what do you think? And I asked a few people, and they had said that at that time that maybe it was quite an exorbitant amount for what maybe it would have been worth, and blah, blah, blah. And so at that time, I decided not to go for it.
What were you going to do with it if you did buy it?
I was going to hide it.
Yeah. Hold it hostage.
I was going to move to Finland, where you're very famous.
Is there any chance at this point you could buy it back from TSN and CTV?
You know what the thing is, though, is it's, as we're a young country, and this is this one kind of thing that is so historical for us, and that we all relate to, and from our grandpas, to our kids, we grow up watching this and hearing this, and it's a big part of our lives. So it would have been a really cool thing.
If we were to break down hockey fans in any city in 3 categories as casual, serious, and crazy, where did you rate as a Canuck fan growing up?
Sick, not something not right in my head.
Beyond crazy.
Like crazy, like truly. Even now, my days, even I won't let them tell me on a show day what the score is, because if they're losing, not if they're losing, because I have a hard time to get over it. Yeah. I love these Canucks. I always will. I'm a part of the Vancouver Giants, and I'm hugely proud to be part of the organization. But, I've watched the Canucks since I was 5 years old, and it means everything to me.
Well, that's serious then. How did you get through the last month?
Oh, I just hoping, I was hoping, I was talking to you earlier and saying, just hoping that, that I was right when I thought that this was really a good team. That they had the pieces, that they have the talent, that they have the resolve.
And what impresses you about this club? What are some of those qualities that you saw in it that you think are still there that you really like?
Well, I think when Roberto Luongo's on, I don't think there's a doubt that he's one of the greatest players in the world. I think that you have a great solid defense. You got some speed. You got grit. You got talent. You got guys who can put the puck in the net.
It's pretty good ingredients. Yeah. Now, how about your junior club? Your junior club is flourishing here in Vancouver.
Yeah, you bought into the Vancouver Giants.
Yeah, which is
December,
so
right?
cool. Yeah, I went in with Ron Toigo and of course Gordie Howe and Pat Quinn are also involved. And boy, oh boy, they're so much fun to watch. I love going on to the Coliseum and getting to sit there. It's this weird kind of fantasy that I get to be part of hockey and young kids that are gonna go on to be some of the great stars in the NHL.
And if that team was struggling at the gate, would you sing the anthem?
I would sing the anthem. Yeah, I would, as long as they have the words so I don't mess it up, because I know they don't forgive you for that. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I told you I went into the dressing room the other day to meet the team, and I felt so old. I did. They called me Mr.
You watch the Chicago Blackhawks walk in here tonight.
I know, the kid came, the 13-year-old. Yeah. They said, hello, Mr. Buble. I just thought, oh, Lord, I'm an old man now.
All right, 2 more points in the short time we have left. Yeah. your fame is worldwide, but I'm getting the impression from you that one of the biggest thrills of your life is to be around the players that you grew up watching, Trevor Linden, or even the Canucks of current time, or Mark Crawford.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. I mean,
Not because of my playing days, though.
no, I liked you in your playing days very much. I won a stick.
Well, thank you.
I won a stick of yours at an auction.
God, it probably
You still have it?
Yeah, it probably wasn't a very good lie or something like that.
It was cold for him during his playing
for sure.
career.
There were a lot of goals left in it.
Last question.
Yes, sir.
Your grandfather Mitch is here tonight with your Uncle Butch, and this is a story that's reached almost legendary status. I want to find out if it's true. It has been said that your grandfather's plumbing contractor, so he'd do a lot of work around town, and if you ran into somebody that he was doing work for who had entertainment connections, he would refuse to be paid. The payment he wanted was, get my grandson
Well, he'd say
a gig.
that. Well, the
is
thing
that right?
is,
Is that true?
He'd go to nightclubs, and I was too young. I was about, I guess, 16 years old, so I couldn't get in. And he would say to them, listen, you let the kid get in, let him get up with the band and do a few songs. I'll put in some toilets in your place. And it's true. Like, you know, it sounds like a weird kind of...
That's great.
Yeah, but it's true.
You sang for toilets.
I sang for toilets.
Well, listen, Michael, it's really been a thrill to have you on the program tonight. Thanks a million for joining us. Enjoyed our time with you.
This is the big time, I'll tell you what.
Thank you very much, Michael.
Thank you so much,
All right.
Mark.
Michael Buble joining us on After Hours on